Good morning, student. I hope you are doing well at home and you are able to follow with the videos which I am sending you. And so far, I have received only two students from both the section who has asked me for the queries, who sent me a message, who gave me a phone call. But I still believe rest of you also you are listening and following the videos which I am sending you. Student, as a teacher, we are doing our level best. We are try our level best to uh, try to make you understand the chapter, try to explain you to make you know the chapter well. But there is also your part to be play. Okay, so please, even in this lockdown, don't be get lazy because you are going to write board exam. We don't know, but that is for sure that as you are in a class 10 you are going to write a board exam, right? So please don't be fool yourself because of this lockdown. Be active, do your study from your part. Okay, last class I sent you a revision questions from both chapter 1 and chapter 2. I believe that you have been done that questions on your notebook, and today we are going to start from discuss all that question which I sent you. Okay, let's start. The first question is, which type of soil is most widely spread in India? Widely spread, if you look at the map in your textbook, there is a different types of soil, right? You will notice that alluvial soil is the soil which is mostly widely spread in India. Okay, you open the textbook, look at the map, types of soil. Okay, so you will find that alluvial soil, that is the light green color. Okay, in the map you will find that is widely spread. Okay, now second question is, which soil is known as a regur soil? The answer is black soil. Okay, regur black soil is locally also known as a regur. That this black soil is also known as a black cotton soil, as black soil is very good for the suitable for the growing cotton. So this black soil is also known as a black cotton soil, and this is also locally called as a regur. Okay, the answer is black soil. Okay, the third question number 3 is, laterite soil is called dash soil in tropical region. Tropical region means hot area, hot region, right? So laterite soil is called hard baked soil in the tropical region. The answer is hard baked. Hard means opposite of the soft. Okay, very hard baked soil. Okay, now question number 4, cashew nuts are grow in which soil? The cashew nuts are grow in which soil? The answer is red laterite soil. Basically we find this soil in southern part of India like Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. Okay, so this red laterite soil is suitable for the growing cashew nut. Okay, now question number 5, waste can be turned into resource by? Answer is reprocessing. Waste means anything which is useless, right? So anything which is useless, the waste can be turned into resource, turned into a something useful by reprocessing. Okay, so the answer is by reprocessing. Okay, now question number 6, what is agenda 21? Okay, agenda 21 is a okay, agenda 21 is agenda which is adopted by the Earth Summit. Okay, Earth Summit which they held in month of June, month of June 1992. Okay, the Earth Summit which held the first time in human history, for first time in 1992. They met at Brazil in South America. Okay, during this Earth Summit they adopted a agenda 21, and according to this agenda 21 they had so many points are there. Okay, I'll just bring you the 2 points out of that. The first point that under this agenda 21 was that the environmental degradation. Okay, environmental degradation, and to control the environmental degradation, combat. Okay, to combat the environmental degradation. And second point like that, we should not compromise on the needs of the future generation. as I explained to you in the chapter, resource is something which is useful for us, which satisfy our need, right? So we should not compromise that using that resources at present time by compromising with the future generation. So these are the some of the points during the Earth Summit 1992 in the Brazil. They took adopt this agenda 21. Okay, now question number 7. Do you think that resources are free gift of nature as it is assumed by many? Means बहुत लोग क्या सोचते हैं कि ये resources जो है फ्री है, फ्री गिफ्ट है, नेचर से मिला वाला फ्री गिफ्ट है. Do you think? The answer is no. Resources is not a free gift as it is assumed by many, because if you look at the carefully about the resources, right? Resources are the function of the human activities. बहुत सारा resources जो है it become a resource because of the human interference, right? So human being themselves are essential component of resource, right? So that means it is not a free gift. Whatever we get in the nature, it is that are not resource, that has to be interfere, that has to be that human activities need to be interfere, right? So the statement can be no, right? the uh, the resources are free gift of nature as it is assumed by many. Do you think? The answer could be no, because resources are function of the human activities. Human being themselves are the assumption essential component of resources. There are so many resources are there that become resources only after human interference. Okay, so this statement could be no. Okay, the next question is, name some medicinal plant found in India. There are so many medicinal plants which found in India. Even in the household we use like tulsi, right? Then ginger, garlic, neem. These are the some of the medicinal plants. There are so many. If you know, you can write it more. Okay, these are the some of the medicinal plants. Okay, what is endemic species? Endemic species means those species which we found in a particular area, particular location. Okay, as I give you example about the Nicobar pigeon, right? You will not find anywhere else the Nicobar pigeon. You will only find that pigeon in the Nicobar island. Okay, so the endemic species are those species which we found only in the particular location. Okay, now the next question is, because of the forest policy, who were the affected most? Because of the forest policy which you study even in the class 8, right? In the history. So if you look at the mostly affected by the tribal people. Okay, tribal people as well as the women group. If you look at the rural India, okay, still many women who go to the forest and collect the firewood, not the men. Okay, आप movies में भी देखे होंगे, documentaries में भी देखे होंगे, who goes to collect the firewood? It is ladies, right? Now because of this forest policy, the tribal group and women group are the affected most. Now the women who goes and collect the firewood from the jungle, from the forest, now they have to be go a extra mile to collect a firewood, right? So this is, now you talk about the women, they are the one who look after, who cook food in the kitchen, right, at the home, in the household. So if you look in the rural level and if you look in the as a community, it is tribal group and women are the affected most. Okay, the next question is, how many species of flora and fauna are found in India? The answer is, there are total there are so many species which we found in India. We just divided the total 81,000 fauna species are found in India, and 47,000 flora species are found in India. And out of that, it says that 15,000 flora are endemic. Endemic means the particular species which we found in the only in the particular location. So it says in India the 15,000 species of flora is endemic species. Okay, now next one is, in which state Sarika national park is located? The answer is in Rajasthan, right? You remember that how the people in Rajasthan, that village people, they have conserved that forest area. That forest area was turned into Sarika National Park, and one of the one of the endangered species which we found here is black buck. Okay, black buck. Okay, now question number 6. Why community participates is important in conservation of forest? The community participation is important because when community, the local people participate in the conservation of forest, it become more meaningful. The people, the local people, the community, they own up the forest. Okay, it is not that somebody who impose them, somebody outside asks them to take care of the forest and they are doing. No, they are doing because they think that forest is ours. Okay, owning up. Okay, it's not that out of pressure, but they are doing because they own up. Okay, so because the community people own up the forest, because community people, they have a reverence for the forest. Even in the history we study, there are so many people group, they worship nature, they worship plant, they worship tree, they worship animal, right? So when the community people, they participate in the conservation, they become a very central point. They own up the forest, they own up the entire that flora and fauna. Okay, not because of compulsory, because out of the reverence, out of the love for the nature, out of the love for the forest and the animal, they do. So it is, that's why it is very important. Okay, and another thing, they are not the outsider, they live in that area, not the somebody who imposed them. They live among that area, in that forest, live among the flora and fauna, then they are conserving them, right? So this is more meaningful, and they own up the forest. Okay, so student, these are the revision question for so far. Still, if you are any doubt, any question you are not able to understand, all of you are most welcome. You just send me a message with your name and section. I will call you. If you don't worry about that, you just send me with the message with your roll number and name. I will call you. At least you do that part. Okay, see you in the next video with the new chapter. Till then, be at home, be safe.